And we're here. Welcome to Realm4D6 for the now Monday session of the Ravnica campaign. We'll be picking up with our adventurers after the Carnival of Carnage. Where they go from here.
For the realm.
Huzzah! For the realm.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Where's off?
Huzzah! Huzzah! Anyway, so where we left off last time, you guys were in the middle of fighting this Master of Cruelties after he had busted in on Judith's Theater 4s, as you guys had been told by Mikhail the Magical Mesmer. Yeah. And there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of blood and carnage, as you would expect at the Carnival of Carnage. And but you guys were laying into him quite a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up after the combat has presumably ended, because the way it was going, you guys were going to beat him. He was just going to be taking a lot of damage. So we're just going to speed past that. And we're just going to presume that a fair amount of people have died. So as you guys are going back and forth, you essentially surround him eventually with your soldiers and all of you. And around this time, you can hear Azorius and Boros soldiers yelling from the streets and running in to assist you guys in this. And at this point, the Master of Cruelties essentially surrenders. So, yeah. So with everybody but him dead, and Judith, who is going to be drug away by the Azorius and Boros forces, kicking and screaming that she's going to murder that damn bastard. There is not much else is going to happen besides people coming in and detaining the Master of Cruelties. Are you guys going to wish to do anything? Can you take his spear?
Yeah.
Wasn't he
like large?
Sorry?
Wasn't he like a large creature?
He is. There's going to be a lot of people that come in, and they are going to put these, you'd be familiar with it. The Azorius arresters are going to come in and put in these shackles that put these weird circle and triangle symbols, kind of magic that encircle on his hands that kind of keep him trapped and locked in. Nobody seems like after they get those on them, the bloodlust that you guys were feeling seems to fade away. So they obviously have some kind of magic suppressant on them as well. And you guys aren't going to have to roll for wisdom checks constantly with him being around. So he's officially detained. He's not talking. He seems like he's breathing a little heavy. He definitely has some. He's definitely leaking some kind of liquid from some of his wounds in his armor. So he is mortal. So that's good to know. So yeah, good job, guys. Nice. There's multiple soldiers and everything coming around. They're pretty much tending to the wounds of those that aren't dead. There's a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna
do that. Yeah, you're gonna do your thing.
Hey,
James.
I'm gonna look over to the Boros. I'm gonna go.
James, I have it on good authority that yours and PJ's names may be on the wrong side.
Nah, I'm Raishi.
Whoa.
Oh, it's because we swapped the camera angle.
Oh yeah, because we mirrored it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Anyway.
Just kidding, I'm Vince.
Oh, that'd be a trip. You guys just switch for one day.
Oh, hey.
Freaky
Oh,
Friday.
we gotta follow. Thank you, Josh Morgan,
Thank you,
72.
Josh Morgan.
We
Well,
might as well go ahead and do it real quick. We knight
welcome
you,
to the room. You have been knighted, good sir.
Sir Josh Morgan, 72. Welcome. Anyway.
The Morgan.
Yeah, if you want to do it discreetly, or you just kind of like
Discreetly, yeah.
Discreetly. So if you're trying to get the attention of the Boros soldiers, they'll look at you and they'll see you and they'll see what you do, and they're just like, you'll see a couple of them just kind of nod and elbow each other as the arresters are like starting to walk away with them, and you're gonna see them follow them.
I'm gonna follow in too.
Oh, you're gonna go that way? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh boy.
Do I see him do that?
I don't know. Are you trying to be discreet? I'll do like a stealth check for you to not be caught doing this.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, oof. 8.
I'm pretty sure everybody here has passive perception high enough to see that you're trying to sneak off and
I
follow
would hope
these
so. I'm a
people.
giant minotaur.
Yeah. So
I'm discreet as possible.
you guys can see your friend over Yarick kind of trying to walk away with the other Boros members, seemingly following the Azorius detainers that have this Master of Cruelties in tow with them.
I'm busy.
You're busy. Yeah, you're gonna be busy for a little bit. Actually,
Do I see
if you
anyone?
do all the
Do I see anyone hurt?
hurt?
Yeah, like a lot of people
there are people that are out in the audience that are have their wounds tended to by fellow war clerics like yourself. If you wish to go join them and help.
Yeah, I'm gonna to like the nearest like 6 people I can see. I'm gonna channel my divine energy and heal
Okay.
them all up as much as I can.
Okay,
It's like 30. It's 35 points of healing now.
Oh,
So,
just
spread
6
out,
people?
spreads out amongst
Oh, it
6 people.
spreads out. Okay, well that's more than enough to heal a bunch of civilians. So yeah,
And
there's
then,
you contribute your efforts to helping these citizens and making sure they're not gonna die.
and then I'm gonna I'll spend 10 minutes just praying, and I'm gonna cast prayer of healing on any more that I can see that might need help.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
then
10 minutes of.
You're gonna be able to heal a lot of people then in that time.
It's 6 more creatures.
Some soldiers and stuff were also hurt, so you can deal out however you wish. You're gonna help quite a lot of people probably doing that.
I would like to discreetly follow Yarick.
Okay, roll for stealth then.
18.
18. All right. You think you're discreet? You think you're not being seen by anybody? Everybody seems busy doing their own
Trying to
thing.
blend in because
All right,
I'm not going to stop him.
I'm preoccupied on following them,
That's
so
what
I wouldn't
Sid's
notice them
doing.
anyways.
Are you gonna be doing these, Ricardi?
We were told to go when we were finished with all of our stuff, right?
I believe Jace told you guys just like last time he'll meet you back at the Chamber of the Living Guild Pact after this mission was done. But it's still the nighttime, so that would probably be the next day after.
Next day?
Yeah, because it's still the night of the carnival. As a matter of fact, it's like 10:30 p.m. So.
Then I will be going.
And the carnival's canceled. It's not gonna finish.
I'm going to bed. So I guess wherever I would go.
Wherever you go. Well,
Is there
you have a couple options. You can either follow your fellow Azorius arresters that are taking this prisoner back to Precinct 2, where the Senate is, where you would have lodgings at because you live a comfortable lifestyle. I don't remember how much money you make to live. I think it's comfortable. I think that's what you make money for. So you'll have fairly comfortable lodgings there that you can just sleep at.
Then I'll go there.
Are you going to follow them, or are you just going to kind of walk separately?
Are they walking the same way?
Essentially, yeah. They're going to be taking the same Transguild Promenade path to get there.
Then sure.
Okay.
Would I, I guess I'd be staying, where would I be staying? Like, for the night?
Well, you're following them to... Yeah, I should clarify. If you're following them, they're going to be going all the way to Precinct 2.
That's why I'm going to,
Well, I was gonna stop them like when they got away from all the people.
From all the people?
Yeah.
well, my thing was
With the
I
crowd.
was gonna might change what I was gonna do. Like, where's the frick?
Watch your language.
I forget what it's called. Do I stay at the Vizcopa Bank? Like, where do Orzhov members stay at?
You have your own, like... there's a guild hall, but you don't necessarily live in the guild hall. You make enough money to... Presumably, you have a home that you stay at.
Where would that be at?
Most likely in Precinct 1, but seeing as the Orzhov have ties all across Ravnica, you could live in almost any place you wanted to. But like Precinct 1 and I don't know, it depends. Like, probably should have discussed this with you at some point. I apologize.
So what I'm saying is, like, if they're going to be headed towards where I would be staying, I would definitely follow them. But if I know that I'm going to be going out of my way, like, I'm probably just going to head home. Or at least head to the Church of Orzhov, wherever I report my stuff at.
Well, it's important to note that as the schedule,
Because of
the
time.
grounds are...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll just wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna follow them for now.
All right.
I'm gonna tell Ray. Ray, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And you're
Is
just
there
gonna
any money on these bikes? Anything of value?
Oh boy.
While I'm searching?
We'll come back to you because there will be money on these bodies because they're wealthy people. So.
Right, she's about to be.
You don't have to worry about it right now.
More sugar.
Hey, maybe you can go buy that fucking bag afterwards.
You can find them.
We can say I'll just like find an inn or something or a hotel.
It's gonna be presumed that you
Yeah.
can afford it anyway. All right, so we'll figure more about your life situation later.
Don't worry about it.
But so you're gonna wait till you're away from your group,
Well, like away from all
the commotion.
So like, could I get? I know this is kind of weird. Could I get like a rough estimate of like how far his bloodlust went out?
I guess that would be a perception check to see if you could like notice how far out it would go.
Okay.
Because it's not like a visible aura. You can just see the effects of it.
So, class of 20.
Class of 20. Okay, so during the combat, even though you were preoccupied with, trying to stop the combat, the aura that was coming from him, it seems like it went out, and you could tell because where they were on the stage and the people that are being affected in the audience, that it went out at least like 30 feet from him. Like past that, you're not sure, but that's at least 30 feet from him.
So like, I'm gonna wait until we get probably about 60 feet from
The majority of people?
like a majority of the audience.
So
or
at this point, you guys would be
people.
up going onto the Transgill Promenade, like the big road that kind of connects everything. You guys would be going up the ramp to that if you waited to get away that long. So, and it's pretty empty. Like, there's people that, a lot of people ran away and are getting out. The people that didn't are currently incapacitated and being helped in the area where the stage show was. So there's not a lot of traffic here. It's mostly just the arresters and everything, which it's for the Azorius and the Boros members that are there. The Azorius aren't thinking twice about the Boros members following them. It's kind of normal for them to work together. So there's about, I'll say all in all, a dozen in a mixture of arresters and Boros Legion members. And then you following, and then you decided you're not going to
Probably stay about 100 or so feet back, just harder to spot me.
Okay, so you're still you're pretty much watching them at this point. You haven't really moved towards them. All right.
And I'll just stop him. I'll be like, hey, Boros has got some business to finish that guy off.
You're just gonna talk to the Azorius members?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the Azorius arresters are going to turn and look at you as like, I believe he's been detained. We're going to return him to his cell in New Prov, and we thank you for capturing him, but we're going to put him back in his cell where he belongs.
I'm going to evoke my stone rune to use suggestion. And I'll say, I really do suggest that you hand him over to the Boros.
So that only works on one person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume you're going to be talking to the one that talked to you?
Yeah.
Alright. He gets like a DC save, right?
Yeah.
What's the save?
12.
It's not so good. It's not so good. Let's see. 10.
Well, he didn't pass actually.
Oh shit.
There you go.
And he the one Azorius arrester is going to be like, yeah guys, I think we should give him over to the Boros. I think they know how to deal with him better. And the rest of them are gonna immediately draw their weapons because they're familiar with this kind of magic.
I'll draw mine and I'll say, I suggest you all stand down right now.
Roll intimidation.
Oh God. Roll a new character.
Wow. It's only a 14. Put it into charisma for nothing.
Well.
Yeah, it's not going as good as I thought it would. Sorry.
I mean, they're gonna form a formation around the Master of Cruelties, and your Boros members are gonna like be with you because they're on your side, but they're gonna say, we have orders to return this Master of Cruelties to New Prov, and that's what's gonna happen, one way or the other.
Aren't you there? Sorry, I don't know.
I'm gonna let him finish whatever he was saying.
Yeah, sorry.
You didn't? Did you
Am
say
I
you're
there?
following?
I mean, I was going.
I thought you said you were gonna go. Oh, you're gonna you're be walking up on this at this point. Like you're gonna be walking up on your partner here, interacting with the Azorius members. So I guess I'll give you a chance to jump in here.
Well, I
if you
heard
want.
that, so I'm gonna listen to the response.
We have orders to eradicate the Master of Cruelties. Did you not see what he did back there?
Yeah, we definitely saw what he did back there, and that's why we're arresting. We're putting him back where he needs to be in New Prov.
Put him in a position around a bunch of people and he's gonna make them bloodlust. We can't have that. This man needs to be eliminated.
The arrestor, like the ones on the side, are gonna like physically turn him, and he's just gonna kind of like move with them, surprisingly, and they're gonna show the shackles on his back that he has behind him. He's not gonna be doing anything. He'll be completely fine and detained in New Prov. There's no reason this has to escalate, but if it does, there's gonna be a lot more of us to come.
Do those shackles keep that from happening?
I mean, I definitely don't feel bloodlust in me. I don't know, maybe you do.
I always do. Don't put my weapons away. But I'll let it slide. Be safe on your travels.
All right.
Boros.
Thank you. The Legion members they're gonna look a little unsteadily. Like, put their weapons away. It's like, all right, I guess. They look like they were ready to go, but they're just relaxing.
I'm trying to find any Warzone members.
Does he look pretty weak in the shackles? Like, does he look like he's like pretty down and out?
It's hard to tell. Like I said, he kind of just resembles a large suit of armor. You can't really make out any details on him.
So there's quite a bit of blood coming
Yeah,
out of there.
well,
though.
liquid of some
Yeah.
sort.
Dude, I was really if I could have snuck up, I was just gonna go fucking behead him. Like, just straight cleave his head off with my longsword.
Too bad I'm prayer of healing people right now.
Too bad I'm
Yeah, she would have firebolted
8 feet
people.
tall.
Oh, he would have caught an inflict wounds at third level because I have one left.
So I'll leave. and
Yeah,
I'll go check
he's
on
not
Tommy.
making a sound. He's being completely quiet compared to his maniacal cackling and taunting that he was doing during the combat.
I'm just gonna stand back and sip my tea.
I'm gonna go to
It's
the
not my business.
Not get involved in that.
the food court section. I can't remember what
It was in the
called.
south part, South
Yeah.
District.
And check on Tamio.
That's a good idea. All right, so you head down to the South District. News is travel. Anybody else doing anything else? Are you gonna?
Still following.
Are you following them, or you head?
Back home.
Yeah, okay, you're going back home. You
I'll
guys are gonna converge in the Living Guild pack the next day.
I'll
Probably.
go back with Ray and just like, I'm not gonna help him, but I'll probably just wait till he's done.
Yeah, nobody seems to be bothering you. They assume you're.
They better not.
Yeah, they assume you're doing what these people are dead. You're doing what you need to do. They're preoccupied with healing the ones that are alive to really care about what you're doing with dead bodies.
If anyone's are like barely alive, I'm just gonna like stuff them out real quick.
Are you actually gonna do that?
If I see anyone are on the brink of death, I'm just gonna put them out of misery quietly.
Are you gonna try to do that discreetly?
Yeah, sure.
I guess rolls.
How many people are injured?
Okay, so I'm gonna say that there's about
3. But I want to make sure. I want to make clear what I'm like. The people I'm going to decompose them, and if they're like, I'm just gonna.
okay.
Not like they're there like screaming awake or anything. Just if they're just barely alive. I just want
Okay, hold on. Okay,
if they're screaming, I'll be like, hey, over here. But if they're just like barely breathing or something,
gotcha. I understand.
I'm gonna slip there through.
So there's
Like,
about
walk up and spear him down.
there's about 2 dozen dead bodies.
Okay.
I'm not. If you're being that specific about it, they're already going to be close to death. There's not going to be a scene you make. So let's put down 2 dozen. That's how many people you're going to decompose. As far as people that are close to death, there's more than that. There's about 30 that are very injured of some sort. The injuries of varying degrees.
Okay,
So-
well, I have I can heal, at least bring people back from the brink of death. I could probably get, with the spells I have left, I could probably get about 24 of those people.
Okay, you're not going to matter to tend to wounds. You're just going to get them alive and operational.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna cast all the healing I have left, pretty much.
Sure. Okay. So you get a lot.
Ooh.
You speed up their the process that these healers are doing, which they're doing fairly mundane things. They're not doing magical healing. You help them get a jump start on this, and the multiple Boros clerics that are around thank you profusely for your magic, and that they'll take it from here and finish patching people up and stuff. Jeez. Yeah, so you did that. You're gonna decompose all the bodies, which you're gonna keep down.
Yes.
And you have your hive mind that pretty much knows when you do things instantly, so you don't have to worry about reporting to anybody, essentially. And then I guess we're gonna just move on to the next day, unless anybody else wants to just do anything else.
Oh, the Thamiel thing. Was
Thamiel,
cool?
right? You go to the South District. As
He's
you're
not assassinated or anything.
that would
Just
suck.
lying
You go
to
through all this, and it's just like,
Dude, I've been thinking about it, bro. I'm like, what if he just gets assassinated by some random fucking guy?
There was a reason we were protecting him.
Right.
Oh wait, was there anything on their bodies? Question mark.
We'll come back to that. So you're gonna go down there, and you're going to, I guess, roll a investigation check to try to find him quickly.
I can just call out my soldiers and ask where they're at.
Oh, and you had them join you in the fight.
Well, I had 3 soldiers altogether.
My
so I had
soldier was with Damiel, I'm pretty sure I said.
Yeah, you did send him there. Oh, you sent your soldiers with them?
2. Yeah, all of them except for 1.
Right, I forget
Because there was
that.
the one that was
so
eating.
you'll find him.
And
now.
I was like, you with
Good-
me.
Good thinking. So yeah, you'll find him down there. Well, as you're traveling down there, you see the carnival's being packed up. Like, people are getting packing everything up because they know.
Awesome.
I'm not done yet either.
Okay.
Or,
Because they know the show's over.
shit.
Yeah. People are packing things away. Thamiel is just kind of like. If you call out to them, they'll bring Thamiel to you. It looks like he was just kind of relaxed somewhere. He's fine. Like, your people were there making sure he's all right. He's gonna approach you. He's like, he notices everything's packing up, of course, and he's like, I presume the carnival is over. He sees. I assume, yeah, you're gonna look a little beat up.
Probably got
But-
a little blood on my snout and stuff.
He's like, I'm guessing you guys were successful.
Yeah, we got him detained.
Well, good, fantastic, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you for is your friend your friend's okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine.
All right.
And
Well,
we
You're
got
not
him
there.
put away and detained.
I'm not there.
No, unless you
Oh,
want
no.
to go home.
Well, I was gonna follow them because before I guess it'll be before, but we can get there. I gotta ask them something.
Well, Sharp
Well, hold on.
still
Well, hold
with
on.
you.
There might be something important then.
Yeah, I'm
Go
gonna be
ahead.
like, hey, y'all want to have a little more fun before the night's up? I gotta go find Herbergo.
Ha. Alberto.
I'm still healing people. That was gonna take at least 20 minutes.
All right. So you're gonna go get Herbergle while he's doing that?
Specifically, Yarick. I want him to be there.
Yeah, sure. Can we go check on Thamiel first?
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Gotcha.
cool.
All right. So you two will be there. Okay. All the first friends. Okay. All right.
I'll
Anyway.
meet you back here.
Yeah. Well, you guys definitely did your job. I will make sure to report to your higher ups that pointed you to me that everything went well. I just thank you for. I know a lot of tragic things happened, but overall, I think it was a good night. It was a pretty good night.
Very glad you stayed out of the theater forts. It was very rough over there.
Yeah, I've heard already about what happened. I don't think I would have made it out alive.
Not many did.
Hmm.
So, thanks for being smart.
Real
Tommy.
shame.
Be safe on your travels home.
Oh, I think I'll be just fine.
Do you need any of my guards to assist you home?
No, I'll just take a nice, quiet walk home. It's not very far from here anyway. Should be fine.
Sounds good.
Hamburger.
Guess we'll go our separate ways.
All right, sounds good.
Helios.
Yeah,
What's up?
Let's go.
Greasy fella owed the horse house some money. Didn't have it.
Greasy as in slippery or greasy as in unbathed?
Most likely both.
Oh.
All right. And then I guess you'll go back and meet him there, and then you guys will go deal with this Herbergle fellow.
Yeah, you said they're packing up and stuff, right?
Yeah, if you head over to the arch area that was before, yeah, they are packing away where you last saw him, where that stage was.
Yeah.
I mean that stage. The stage is being packed away.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. Very solemn and quiet, which is very strange for Rakdos. So
Do I see the greasy man?
roll investigation
Investigation.
to try to find. Oh, you can either just look around with perception, or if you want to try to find him, you can roll investigation to ask
I'm
around.
helping you.
Okay. Perception.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That one's bad. 14.
14?
Yeah.
On perception?
Perception.
If you look around, last time you saw him, he was on top of that stage shouting at people to take everything down, but you don't see him,
Okay. I'll start.
or hear him, or smell him.
I'm gonna start asking around for
Yeah,
him.
I'm gonna start asking as well.
All right, go do some investigating.
Oh shit. Okay. What's your investigation, Christoph?
Not good.
Okay.
-1.
Okay. I'll
Give him
go.
advantage.
Okay.
What? 16.
16. All right. So if you ask around, some of these Rakdos workers, they are busy, so they're kind of, some of them blow you off. They're like, "Nah, get out of here," or whatever. But you eventually get one that kind of mentions to you that Herbergle, when he heard about the commotion happening just next door, he kind of like ran to the northern district to get away from it, because
Okay.
I guess he might have known what was gonna happen. So you can just head up there.
Alright,
try to
Let's
find
go.
him.
I'm going to head up there.
All right. So the northern district is a more densely packed buildings and stuff. It's gonna be kind of hard to find them without anything to go on. Just gonna start trying to look
Start
around,
looking.
asking around different
I'll
Rakdos members.
Start
Try to
sniffing
find that
around with my
smell.
trunk. Yeah.
I got an idea. Let's go shake one down.
Well, I was gonna use the same investigation roll that he used,
Oh,
just to
okay.
try to. I mean, you can if you want. If you want to get a hold of a Rakdos member and try to
That'll be
intimidate
good
him.
enough to find him. Yeah. You can use it.
Well, the investigation essentially is gonna say how long it takes. So with that, and just like asking people if you want to speed it along, maybe by grabbing a hold of a Rakdos member and intimidating them, you're more than welcome to.
I found one in the alleyway. Yeah. Go.
It's been a long night. Most of them don't want any trouble, I would think.
I'm gonna help him.
Yeah, good with advantage, yeah. You're two big boys that people probably don't want intimidating them.
15.
Yeah. So you find a random Rakdos member on the street. I assume you just. I mean, how do you want to pitch this to him?
Just gonna like lean up against him, like lean up against the wall next to him. Hey, this guy's got a question for you.
It's some
you
wiry
don't answer
little man.
Yeah.
Where's Herbergle?
Are you trying to proposition me, sir?
I got a couple
Maybe.
propositions for you. So does he. Where's Herbergle? Had been a long night. You see this man?
Who's Herbergle?
Short, bald, greasy-looking fella. Likes to shout at people, make scenes.
Yeah. I think I've seen a guy like that around here. He came running here around the time that commotion happened in the main theater.
Fits the story. Tell me more.
I think they vacated a lot of these buildings for the carnival. I think he went hiding in one of those until everything blew over. I think he's just kind of hanging out. He just points down the street at one of the random abandoned buildings. It could be any of them, but
Inside check.
you think he's
I would
might
like
be
to
over
help,
Okay.
or I can make my own.
yeah, just
You
yeah.
should make your own. I'm just gonna say that.
7 a plus. I have pretty good insight actually. 14.
Okay, yeah, cool. Because I made a 7.
This guy that barely seems like a full-grown male, he might not even be an adult because he's so small, is tired, scared, and seems like he's telling you the truth
Are we?
All right.
as far as he knows.
Just pat him on the head.
Yeah, I was
Are
gonna
we
give him a little
grouped up
slap
right
on
now?
the cheek. Thanks.
No, I assume these two just left
Okay.
while you guys were doing your thing. It's gonna take some time for you guys to do your thing. You not so much, but him, yeah.
Yeah.
After he slaps him, I'm just gonna like shove him out and be like, "Get out of here."
Yeah,
You
he's
wanna
just
head that
gonna-
way?
I don't know, he's
Let's go
gonna
yard.
go back to undoing some knots, whatever he was doing. Yeah, you're gonna if you go to these abandoned buildings,
It was fun.
you're gonna find. Hey, you're just gonna start door knocking, just
Wait, was he? What? He's not pointing at. I thought he was pointing at like tents or something, right?
oh no, these are like abandoned like
Oh.
vacated buildings.
Oh no, I'm gonna like walk up and just fucking kick a door down.
All right. Well,
Jesus.
if you just go down the line, yeah, a bunch of them are vacated. Looks like they've even been ransacked. Some of the Rakdos members took advantage of the situation. But you eventually kick one open, and you hear somebody scrambling inside. It's a little dark. You have dark vision?
I do. I'm actually gonna bring up my visage of the astral self so I can see in
Okay.
dark.
Witchy girl.
Witchy girl.
Welcome to the room. We have knighted you.
Sir, a witchy girl.
Thank
With
you.
an E.
Dame.
Welcome.
Could be dame.
No, sir
No,
is
sir.
appropriate. Yeah, sir is
Oh,
appropriate.
Yeah, sir.
My bad.
Sound good.
Found out it works for both.
Yeah.
If
There
I
are not another one.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I like it.
Apache chocolate.
Apache chocolate.
Welcome to the
Welcome.
room. You have been
Sir
knighted.
Apache chocolate.
Apache chocolate.
Well, if I hear someone scrambling, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Burgo, I hear you in here. Don't run now."
Well, it's a very small. You're gonna be able to see him if you have dark vision.
Okay,
So
cool.
you see him like he seemed like he was like laying back counting some coin or whatever, and
Looks
he's
like you got my money.
I'm gonna fucking throw my maul at him.
Wait,
he's, are you gonna try to stop him?
Well, I mean, I'm not like throwing. Okay, I should resuggest. I'm not gonna throw it to where it hits him. I'm throwing it in his direction.
In his direction.
Don't
Okay.
run! Whoosh.
that's okay.
Are you gonna try to? You're not gonna try to stop him.
I'm gonna
Alright.
trust him.
All right. So you're just gonna throw it at him. So
Yeah.
I guess roll to hit the space near him.
Okay, that's fair.
Should be
Roll to
relatively
not-
easy.
Nat
Roll to
one.
not kill
Would I
him.
use Dex or Strength?
Well, you're throwing a weapon, so it's usually Dex.
Okay.
Usually.
I'm not proficient with throwing this, so flash of 20.
Oh, that's
Wow.
good.
Okay. Yeah.
17.
You're able to, as he's like scrambling about to run, it lands right in front of him and just like ching, just like hits the ground. He just freezes. It's like, yeah, I got your money,
I'm
man.
gonna walk up. Thanks, Yarg. I appreciate that. Now, see, this wasn't so hard. I gave you the time you needed, so I'll give me the money you owe the Orzar.
He's just gonna like reach in and
Stick
he's
my hand
gonna
up.
just gotta give you a handful of coins. He's not really, you didn't really give him an amount, so he just kind of took a handful out and just.
I'm gonna like look and see like, oh, it was more than that, wasn't there?
I guess. He may make you roll intimidation. This is an intimidating moment. He's just gonna drop some more.
Does it look like what I know how much he owed?
Well, his bag's pretty light now.
Okay,
The answer
I'm
is
just gonna-
no. That's not all of it.
I'm gonna assume this is I scared him enough, and so did Yarg. I'm just gonna I'll put it in like a separate pouch of mine or something.
Okay. I still can't remember these money costs. So he gave you, we'll say, he just gave you like 15 gold Xenos, which is quite a lot for a performer. So, all right, are you satisfied?
Don't ever try and cheat the oils off again now. You hear?
I wouldn't plan on it. I promise.
Well, I thought.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Go.
go, and he's gonna run out the door. His little body jiggling.
Thanks, Yarg. I appreciate you.
Anytime. Kind of like this shit.
Okay, so that's taken care of. Is there anything else we're going to do for this night?
It's another day's work.
Trying to rub my trunk on my fucking. Oh, I know I have appendages or fingers. Never mind, digits.
Yeah, Loxodon do
Digits.
have fingers. As weird as that sounds, they're
That's weird
fingered
to think
elephants.
That's like they have like 4 big fucking fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like Ninja Turtle style?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Except
Yeah,
with 4?
It's like Ninja Turtle.
Hey,
Well,
at least you can use your phone here.
Do you have opposable thumbs? Is that...
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's like
So an opposable thumb and then 3 fingers.
It's weird.
like a claw.
It's like cartoons.
It's like the future
Yeah.
Futurama of
Be holding my
people.
staff.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
I'm sure I'll probably meet up with Ray and then try and find a place to stay tonight.
I'll go meet back up with the charm.
all right. So I told you how many people you. Yeah. And you guys, I assume you guys can stay at like a Boros barracks somewhere
Yeah.
overnight. I assume everybody's gonna meet back up at the Chamber of the Living Guild Pack the
that
next
cost
day,
anything?
the next morning.
I don't think so. I think we stay at Boros Lodging for free.
Yeah, you guys don't have to pay for lodging. There's barracks y'all can just stay at.
Oh, free assistance at Garrison
Yeah.
and simple equipment.
And you have your living conditions. You can burrow underground or something. I don't know. All right. So what we need to do real quick.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Would simple equipment have things like polish to polish things off and things like that?
Simple equipment.
Yeah. It says they have simple equipment at the Garrison.
Yeah, they would be able to provide things to help you clean your weapons and stuff like that.
I'm gonna give
The
them a
Boros
good
like to
polish.
keep their stuff in good shape.
Get a nice good sheen upon my metal horns.
So it's safe to say all of you are going to be gaining. I think most of you did all of your missions.
I did. I just finished my.
You
last
did.
one.
You guys.
We didn't, or
you guys,
we
like-
didn't kill him.
Can I? Do you guys have?
I don't
No,
have it. I
no?
don't know where it's at. But
But you did eradicate some of them.
I remember what they were. It was like
eradication,
eradicate all of them
protect.
was the hard, or no, eradicate all of them was the middle one.
Protect people was the easiest one.
Protect
And then
Thamiel was the
protect
And
hardest.
Thamiel was the hardest
Yeah,
one.
yeah. So you guys still saved a good amount of
Oh,
people.
here it is. There you go.
Thank you. Halt any Rakdos attacks that might be causing undue harm to spectators. So you guys did do that a couple times. You halted them. So I'm gonna say you guys did kind of complete all of yours. You got all of yours too, right?
Don't know about the last one. I don't know what.
Well, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't get all of them. It's partial. You got the Bane one. So, and you did a lot of stuff.
I didn't get the main one though, but I got
Yeah.
I got 9 rations and 56 corpses.
Jesus.
And 1 devil corpse. I just want to throw it out there.
Yeah, there's a
So
devil
that's-
corpse. I'm
so
sure
that-
that's probably important for some reason.
What was the devil corpse?
It was the horned devil corpse we
From
killed
the
at
gladiator
Oh, that's
field.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, with Jordy.
Jordy.
With Jordy, yeah.
The exotic corpse.
You'll probably never see it again. Okay.
Died so much, I feel so
yeah,
bad for
fuck
you.
those guys. Knocked me unconscious like 2 times.
I will.
Interlopers!
Okay, so what renown are you guys at? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I have it right now.
Just read it out to me real quick, and I'll tell you where you go from there.
5.
5.
I'm rank 1, renown 7.
Rank 1, renown 7.
Rank 1, renown 5.
Okay, you're both gonna go. You're both gonna go to renown 10, which is gonna put you at rank 2. So you're both gonna be brigadiers.
Like it.
Rank 2,
Climbing
renown
back up.
10.
Rank 2,
Yes.
renown 10. Let me see your.
I'm about to rank up too, gentlemen. And lady.
Rank 2, renown 10.
Wait, what rank are you?
I'm rank 1, renown 8. Currently, I'm an enforcer.
Okay, you're not gonna rank up, but you're gonna go up to renown. We'll put you at renown 20. You're gonna rank up probably in the next one. What do you have?
I'm at rank 1, renown 8.
1, renown 8.
And I got all of my missions done.
Yes, you did. Good job.
Don't patronize me.
DM is proud of. Good boy.
Here, have a cookie. No ranks for you.
You could supplement it with a powerful magical quarterstaff that could beat up.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Or a ration.
Well, you said you're at rank. You're at renown 8.
Renown 8. Rank 1.
I'll put you did all of yours. I'll put you up to renown 20. You're at rank 2 now.
Hey.
Yeah. So now you are a knight,
Oh, you're a knight?
and you need to get a title. So you're gonna be a knight of something. We'll figure that out later.
I'm about to look into it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck the Boros. We're going to Orzhov.
Let's see.
That shit sounds cool.
Yeah, and then you, sir,
Rank 2, 3, I believe.
rank 2, renown 3.
Yes.
That doesn't make much sense.
Okay. Well,
Hold on.
But nah, you're
There
not.
is the wrong
Because
number.
you gotta have more renown than that to be rank 2. Oh, there's no ranks in the
Yeah, I don't think so.
Golgari. That's the weird thing. Okay. Now I'm confused. So what was your renown? Sorry.
I thought it was 2 already. For the second level.
Your renown should be the only thing that you have a number attached to. But if you're at your second level,
Yeah, I don't think we've written any numbers attached to.
okay. Well, we'll keep track of your renown. Your
Wow.
renown,
Wait, sorry. Rank 3, renown 6.
that doesn't make sense either.
Okay, well, I don't know why this is.
Well, your renown. Yeah, your renown is gonna go up to, because I need to rebalance it. It's gonna be a 25. You are what's known as an advisor, so
Take it.
you have a pretty high rank in the Golgari right now, just to let you know. All right.
That's a lot of bodies.
Does anybody need access? You guys
would
do
like to
obtain
see
new
it.
things.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I've provided them with this fortune.
I'm looking
Okay.
at it.
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna move on to the next part where you guys are gonna wake up the next morning, and I assume all of you are gonna go to the Chamber of the Living Guild Pact. Anything else you're gonna do before that?
No, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
there's anything I need to do.
Is there any food?
Any food?
Yeah.
Food?
What quality of food you looking for here?
Fruit?
Like on the streets while we're going.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are gonna converge there. You guys didn't stick together.
Oh, okay, cool.
What it sounded like, unless you just followed him to where he was. But yeah, no, there's plenty of vendors you can find around the street. Like,
Nice.
just grab anything in particular.
I'm just looking for leftovers on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, you find that. And as you're walking, as you guys are going back to Chamber Living Guild Pack, which is like in the heart of where the Rakdos Carnival was, it's like nothing happened the day before. Everything, the cleanup crew is especially efficient. Everything's broken down. The Rakdos left as quick as they came. Yeah, people are walking about as if normal business. Nobody seems to care about what happened the night before. Life goes on in the city of Ravnica.
It's the purge night.
That's
all it is.
all it was.
We're part of the purge.
Yeah, they were trying to get rid of some people that they didn't want.
It just seemed like another thing that people are used to. And you guys are going to meet back at the Chamber of the Living Guild Pact in the cavernous halls and going to that small office that Jace calls his own.
Nice.
And you guys are just going to hang out for a little bit. Anything you wish to say to each other before Jace shows up?
Quick damn question.
Yeah.
I know at rank 2 we get those charms. Are those just given to us? Like whenever we rank up? Would that have already been given to us?
What?
Yeah, I'm just looking. Right now I'm under the knight section.
I know you guys have the signets.
Yeah, mine says that too. Like whenever I go on a mission, I'm given a Boros charm for
Yeah.
extra protection.
I want to double check with you just to make sure I didn't like add. to
Yeah,
my-
you're gonna.
Like, would I have already received it or?
Okay, so we'll do this. We're gonna assume before you guys meet with Jace. You're going to go to your respective people that you need to report to,
Take bids, okay.
and you will receive. Okay, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. So, anything that you guys would receive, you are going to receive an Orzhov charm because you are going to go on a mission. You are going to be able to command endurance spirits, but you got to be careful about it, obviously, as you can see. But when you're going to receive your charm, is there anybody you want to go to in particular?
Shit, my pencil fell. Should I go talk to Pontiff Godfrey, maybe? I guess I'll go do that.
Okay. If you go to the Vizcopa Bank and
Okay.
you ask for Pontiff Godfrey, he will see you. The person that you come across, he has his own office, and it's a young boy, it seems like, who wearing the very ornate ceremonial robes of white and black and gold, as he seems to be writing in a ledger, and he has large sums of money near him that he's keeping track of. And he sees you come in, and he's like, "Oh yes, hello." He's very formal for a young boy. It's very strange. Like, please have a seat.
Of course.
I heard about what happened last night. It seems like things went well. All things considered.
All things considered, yes.
Did you see all the dead bodies we had on our property?
Yes, me and one of our other task force members tried to prevent as many deaths as possible, especially on the grounds of the bank. But
Oh, no. It's fantastic. We have many more spirits in our servitude now. It's fantastic.
oh yes, of course.
It's a great outcome. Very, very efficient. You did quite well. So we have these items to give you. He's gonna pull out the Orzhov charm to give you, which is like it has like a little sun in a circular it kind of looks like the Millennium Falcon. It's kind of
Okay, cool.
yeah, but it gives you that, and then he along with that, he pulls out a mirror that he's gonna give to you. It's like this Orzhov charm is for your promotion. Congratulations.
thank you very much.
And now this mirror, it's gonna be very important for your next mission you're gonna be undertaking. We've heard tell that you're gonna be going to Precinct 3. And there's a mission up there that requires that we will need you to help at it in Beast Haven. Some unruly spirits, and this mirror here will help you capture them safely, so you can return them to us whenever you're done. Just bring them back.
Point it at him, say, go and get.
Yes, it has an activation word, which I don't know right now. We'll say it's Vizcopa.
Vizcopa. Okay.
Say it, and this mirror will capture them. It's a duo. I don't know if that's specified in your mission, but it's a pair of spirits that have escaped servitude, and I don't know why they went back to Beast Haven, but that's where they are. So if you can return them, that would be
I'll do what I can.
be very good, and it will help towards your furthering in the Orzhov Syndicate.
No, of course.
So, unless you have any further business, I wish you good luck. And
Tell me, Pontiff Godfrey, what kind of duties do I have as a knight? This is all rather new to me.
well, right now your duties are to do these missions that Jace are giving you.
Of course.
But once this whole cross guild working nonsense is done, if you don't move up any further, if you choose not to, which would be a shame, really, knights typically protect large sums of money to transport very valuable objects. They may be assigned to bodyguard duty on high profile people. They may basically you're in charge of protecting the interests and what's the term for items, just items of import.
Relics.
For the Orzhov Syndicate. Speaking of items, that tome you're going to be acquiring from the rundown Basilica in Concordance is quite important. Please take care to retrieve it if you can, and be very careful with it.
Of course.
Thank you. But yeah, your job would be just typical work like that. You would also have to make sure follow proper litigation and all that, but it's fairly simple as far as jobs go in the Orzhov Syndicate. You won't be having to keep track of too much stuff, but you get access to our indentured spirits here, and if you need their assistance, though I would use them sparingly. We do like to have them in our debt for as long as possible if we need them. So, but there's always room for advancement in this corporate ladder here.
All right, well, I've already been promoted, so I'll do what I can, and I'll report back when it's done.
All right, well, congratulations again, and good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful in the Selesnya Conclave. Don't let them get in your head. I know of I've heard tell of your past a little bit, so
I'm just I look back at him, I'll be like,
Don't worry about me.
then I'll walk out.
Anyway, and I presume all of you are gonna. I believe most of you obtain charms. I don't think you do,
I need a charm.
but I think most of you do. You get an Azorius charm.
I am the charm.
Okay.
Shit.
And all your charms, I don't know what all of your charms do. So I know they're one-time use.
One-time use. You get one each mission.
I looked up. There's like a card, like from Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, they all have cards on them in Magic the Gathering. They do
Okay.
different things.
So we get a haste spell. Well, you get a spell that you can choose. It's either haste or Crusader's Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
Or alternatively, you can cast Guiding Bolt and you regain HP as the amount of damage that you did to them.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
sounds
Boros.
just like the card, actually.
It's the Boros charm.
Yeah, that's the Boros charm. And we also, as Brigaders, get
More people.
6 squads of 4 soldiers
Yeah.
with a lieutenant each.
It said one sergeant.
Oh, it's sergeant. Sorry.
But
You guys are able
we
to.
we can only
send-
take one of those on a mission.
You have to send them out to
okay.
do other things.
Okay.
If
that
you
makes
want to
more
use
sense.
them. Yeah. It's too many people to keep track
I
of.
was like, this is getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that
It
makes
was
more
very
sense.
specific.
Keep
It said
them.
we can
You
only
will
take
be able
one.
to use them for your side missions. Keep that in mind. They can be important.
That's what I've been thinking.
Yeah. And okay, have you passed the book on to him? Do you still need it? Because his
Sorry.
is a little more specific and unique.
I need to take a picture of the soldier stat block.
Okay. And I know you get access to more soldiers too. I don't exactly know how it
Yeah.
works.
That's when I rank up.
Oh, you haven't ranked up yet. Okay.
There you go. Sir.
Yeah, because your stuff gets ridiculously strong. I think that's why I didn't rank you up. All right. So, we're gonna meet back. Sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna ask if I could do something real quick before we do
Good.
our thing. Is there an official that I could go talk to about becoming a Sky Knight? Can a Minotaur become a Sky? Am I too big to fly on a rock?
No, you're not. Yeah, you're welcome to pursue that if you wish.
I kind of want to.
You're welcome to pursue that. You would just rank up into a skyjack,
You said I'm an
Okay,
advisor.
sweet.
which means you have a mount, which is going to make this complicated.
It did say that you're not allowed to use the mount for personal business.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it's essentially when you get dispatched in a combat role, they give you your mount, which isn't what this mission is going to be. But in the future, if it's specifically just going to be a fight, they can dispatch you on it.
One of my squadrons do become Sky Knights now as well.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and have you guys meet with Jace. So, unless anybody else has anything else.
Got the keys to my rock.
You said I'm an advisor, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
So if we acquired an item during a mission, do we keep that or are we handing those over?
You're handing them over. Unless you decide to act like you didn't find it.
No,
In which case, I would mark your mission as incomplete.
no, that's okay.
Okay.
Just curious.
That is an option. If you guys are like, sorry, didn't find it.
As per the future.
Just so you know. It may not rub people the right way, but, especially if they find out you had it later.
Once I wrapped around you, don't worry about it.
It's okay.
Anyway. Alright, you guys are going to be in the office. And, takes a moment as per usual. Jace is fashionably late. But he, you eventually see the door open, and he kind of shuffles inside. He looks quite distraught compared to usual. He has his calm demeanor before. And distracted as well. He sees the group and he's like, "Oh, welcome. I'm glad you all joined today. Seems like you all did fine last night, all things considered. The Master of Cruelties was captured once again. But we this next mission I'm going to be sending you on is a little bit different. We have finally found out the identity of some of these people that have did the prison break in the first place, and I fear that we have been led astray by these by this Sunder Shaman and this Master of Cruelties that I sent you guys after. It seemed to have all been a ruse. Unfortunately, we have noticed a mass exodus of people from multiple guilds that have just left the guilds, and that's problematic. It's causing a real big disturbance in this setup. The Selesnya Conclave has lost a fair amount of members. The Orzhov have lost a fair amount of members. The Gruul seem to be joining into another large group of them, like a new leader starting to form. I'm not really sure what's going on. I can use, up to this point, I've been sure that you guys were going to do fine. I'm able to scribe pretty well. It's not my forte, but I can do it. And I knew you guys would be able to make it through this so far. But something is keeping me from seeing too much further ahead, and that worries me. So, after I send you guys on this mission, I'm going to be here at the chamber if you guys need to come back. I'm not going anywhere, because I do not know what is going to happen next, unfortunately, and that is very worrisome. But you are going to be going to Precinct 3, where the heart of the Selesnya Conclave is. It was the most public of members leaving that we've been able to track so far. A very large portion of the Selesnya Conclave has just left and seemed to go to join a different guild. No other guilds report having influx of members, so we don't know where they went, and that's problematic.
It's very strange. Very strange indeed.
We've heard reports of some of the people that caused the breakout. It seemed like there was a centaur that was involved, which I think we've mentioned before. There was some kind of woman that was involved. I think we've surmised that her name, but from the Orzhov, that her name is Zoe. She seemed to be associated with them in some fashion. And from the Selesnya Conclave, there seemed to have been a man by the name of... Sorry. Shabbat. That's the wrong thing, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Diggory Reynard.
His last name, dude.
Diggory Reynard. He was a prominent member of the Selesnya Conclave. He was one of their evangelists that recruited people, and he just seemed to flop sides. He left, took a whole bunch of them with him, and
Which guild did he
Selesnya.
like leave, or which guild did he go to though?
That's just it.
No
He didn't.
idea.
There was no reports of him joining
I
a different
see,
guild
I
and
see.
taking his students with him. It seems like he took them wherever these other members of this prison break happened. It seems like there might be other people involved in this prison break that we haven't discovered the identities of yet. But we know the centaur that we don't have a name for. this Zoe person and this Diggory person were definitely involved.
Diggory do.
And this Master of Cruelties and this Sunder Shaman situation, I think, were all just a distraction to get them to be able to do their operations more smoothly. So this is of utmost importance that you guys go to Precinct 3, find out where he could have gone. Surely somebody knows where he could have gone, and see if you can convince him or his students or whatever to find out exactly what they're doing. I worry that they are trying to form a new guild. For what reason, I do not know. And that cannot happen. There is a very particular balance in Ravnica. And if another guild is formed, there's all kinds of chaos that could come from that. So,
Doesn't bode well.
no, it does not.
It's very unlike a member of the Selesnya to just up and leave.
Yeah, they're usually very pious to Vitu Ghazi and Mat Selesnya, the tree. Of all guilds to be involved in this, they were the last I suspected, but
Aren't they usually the peaceful ones?
they're usually quite peaceful and placid unless they're encroached upon. So I have no clue what would cause Diggory to want to do this. He was a fairly prominent member. Shut up. The Selesnya God. Diggory. His name's Diggory. Get it out of your...
Diggory
Couldn't
and
believe
hamburger.
Diggory would do this. Sorry, my sound's on. I heard all my laugh.
Anyway, yeah, but that's all there is to it. Like I said, I will be here if you need me. I'll be tending to certain things myself, trying to do some investigating on the identities of these other people. And that's all I have for you. I don't... Just get any information you can, please. There is these... I've heard rumors of these beings that they're possibly trying to awaken. I don't know what they could be talking about. Nothing I know of mentions anything about that in Ravnica anytime recently. There, a long time ago, there was something that they could be referencing, but it would be foolish to be meddling with things like that. They would not end well for anybody, and I don't know why they would. So, best of luck to you.
Well, thanks.
I recommend you just take the Transhill Promenade as per usual. Head in through Concordance.
We'll
It's
see what we can find.
be the quickest way there. All right, and he's not gonna leave this time. He's just gonna motion you guys to leave. If you don't mind, I have work that I need to tend to.
Oh, cool. This feels weird. I guess we're the ones to leave first.
Onward.
Let's go.
All right, and you guys are gonna leave the chamber. If you don't mind, we'll take a short break
some
here.
water.
Sure.
Yeah.
Stream. We'll be back. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
you
you,
for
everybody.
the follows.
Yeah,
Josh
indeed.
Morgan 72, a witchy girl, and
Apache
Apache
Chocolate.
Chocolate. You all have amazing names, and we'll be back.
Yeah, fantastic. We love you.
All right, we're back. All right, so the two Boros members here are going to dispatch a large contingency of people to deal with a possible worm problem in Selesnya. So that's happening. And I guess the rest of you are just going to travel up north to Precinct 3. It's not very far from here. Let me see if I'm going to make sure I follow the map properly.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask, where are we going to be coming in at?
Well, you're coming from the Chamber of Living Guild Pack, which is in Precinct 1.
I thought you mentioned Concordance.
Yeah, you guys can come. Okay, so you have options. Unfortunately, none of the major roads go into the Selesnya Conclave just because of the nature of the Conclave.
Fair enough.
So you can either just...
Do my roads go down there?
Well, the Golgari have roads everywhere across Ravnica.
Of course I do. I have roads.
So you said none of the roads lead there. Is this like underground or is it up in the air?
That's what I was about to ask.
No, it's attached to the city. If you can quickly, I don't know if you'll be able to do it, but if you can quickly pull up a whole map of the 10th district, it might make it easier to visualize where it's at.
Why don't we just take race path underground?
You can do that. The thing, like, the easiest ways to get in would be either probably through the underground tunnels of the Golgari,
District.
or
10 District Rav. That is a...
Yep.
Ravnica. Hey, just click on that. Ravnica District 10 map.
I can't see and do at the same time. What is this? Reddit. Spare me.
that's the 10th. That's the full map right there. Yeah,
Yeah, but I can't click.
it won't let you get it bigger.
An image.
Oh, it's so tiny.
No.
Okay, regardless, the only way into the Selesnya Conclave by road is an attached road from Duprov to Concordance.
Okay.
So unless you go underground, that's the only way you're getting in there.
I'll happily take you underground.
Ray says you can take us underground. I do have business to attend to in Concordance, though.
So let's just come out right at the Concordance.
Can you do that, Ray?
Probably.
Okay. So you're just gonna find a entrance somewhere in Precinct 1 and just kind of head towards Precinct 3?
Yeah.
All right. It wouldn't take you too long to find that. I guess just roll investigation, determine how long this is going to take. Because you guys are starting a brand new day. It's going to be like 6 a.m. It's bright and early.
18.
Oh, money. I forgot money.
Oh, yeah.
I maintain a comfortable lifestyle now.
Oh, hey, how much did I get off those bodies?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do real quick. I forgot.
I think we still get paid the same amount.
Yeah, it didn't change for us. We still live a modest lifestyle.
Which I'm just gonna round you guys up to like certain amount of gold. Make it easier. I can never remember how the money works. One of these days I'll remember. Where is the money? There we go.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Alright. So, yeah, it unfortunately, it kind of sucks how much you get paid. So you guys just get a gold for your comfortable living conditions. I'm pretty sure you're comfortable as well.
Is that a Zib or a Xeno?
It'd be, well, you guys would get paid in Boros gold Xenos. I guess you would get paid in those Azorius ones. And then you, since you searched all those bodies, I'm gonna just... Jeez, they're all wealthy people. And there were a lot of dead bodies. So I'm gonna say you found like... Let's just give you 100 gold Xenos. Yeah.
How many did we get, me and Christoph?
Yeah, to live comfortable, you just need 1 gold. Like, it's not hard to live comfortably.
That much I get.
Yeah. I think you guys have comfortable living
No,
conditions.
ours is modest.
Oh, modest?
Yeah.
You guys get like 5 silver. I'm sorry.
Wait, for real?
Is that are those
That's fucking
zibs?
bogus.
Are those zibs? Silver?
Yeah, see, that's the problem. They don't have like silver in here. So I'm gonna give everybody 1 gold Xeno. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do that. Sorry.
Plus the silver or fuck the silver?
Yeah, fuck the silver. Because they don't even have analogs for silver in Ravnica.
Do I get another gold for living comfortably?
Sure. Since
Hey.
you're one of us, might as well make it fair.
Hey.
2 gold.
To
Have
be
fun.
fair, I guess we're not really spending our money on it.
You need some money?
Yeah.
No, I traded
Wait,
my quarter staff.
I do need to spend my money on something.
Before you do that, would
Okay,
I have
whatever you-
made money before I became a knight? Would I have made any money then? Because I haven't been keeping track of it. I guess-
We like all this has happened in the span of like
Like a
3,
couple,
4
3 days.
days.
Okay.
Like the only reason I'm paying you guys now because I assume it's the end of the work week
Gotcha.
at this
Okay,
point.
I still have the old money I start with though, so I haven't used that at all. Which is 1
What are you wanting to buy?
10
Because
coin.
They're-
Some blacksmith tools.
there are different things available at different places. So you're in Precinct 1 right now before you guys leave. Ow, my ears ringing. Which in Precinct 1, this is a very wealthy, aristocratic side of town. So if you were to try to find blacksmith tools, you could find them, but they would be very ornate and expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll wait until we go somewhere more humble.
Okay. So you
Smith
what'd you roll
tools.
for investigation?
18.
18. Okay, they're able to find an underground entrance pretty quickly.
Never mind. I can't afford that at all.
You guys are you'll find it a little grating that you can lift off. You guys have been here before. You're gonna follow him down.
This way.
Well, this is Precinct 1. So these sewers are pretty well maintained because this is the wealthy and aristocratic people. So they're not too bad. But
Weird question.
yeah,
Would they have blacksmithing stuff like at the garrisons that I could use
Yeah.
while I'm staying there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I probably don't even need to purchase one.
no, you could just use them. Yeah, they have
Sweet.
they have those kind of tools. I guess that's kind of how they mitigate the pricing and stuff.
That sounds fair because we get like
Yeah.
free lodging and use to their stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'm down with that.
All right. Is there anything you were wanting to do with that? But
Not at the moment.
not at the moment. Okay. All right. So you go underground, and you start traveling, I guess, towards Precinct 3. If you're pretty sure, do like a survival check to make sure you know where you're going.
14.
14. All right. Is there anything anybody wants to do while they're down here in these sewers?
Get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like being in sewers.
All right. Nothing's really gonna happen.
Only
You don't have to
cover
go
up
very
the snout.
far because Precinct 3 isn't very far. But as you're approaching what you presume to be the exit of Precinct 3, it seems to be overgrown with. So in the sewers, it's typically decaying and rotting and typical sewer fashion. But it gets worse quality as you go towards Precinct 3, so it gets not as well kept. And then eventually you come to a part where there's roots and thick brush that is grown over the path, so it's not really possible to traverse.
Interesting.
It seems like the Selesnya have purposefully blocked off these underground passages.
Smart.
You presume this is where you're at because it looks very naturey, as you would think the Selesnya would be. So,
Uncuttable?
not uncuttable. It's gonna take a while.
With a spear.
I'll help
Alright.
with a sword.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna take some time. I guess I will roll to see if there's something that happens down here while you guys are cutting away. You are in the sewers.
I'm gonna just stay on watch, just
Yeah, keep an eye out.
looking back, smelling.
Closer door.
You probably don't want to smell that.
Gin stinks. I'm just kidding.
I was talking about the sewers, but
No.
yeah, Ray smells a little rough.
Take a shower, Ray.
Take a what?
Wash a carapace.
What?
Your carapace.
You heard me.
It hurt me.
Smell that bastard.
Hey, that smells pretty good.
It's okay, Ray. We still love you. You're pretty cool.
Thanks.
He says thanks.
He says thing.
Hey, he also said you gotta punch Chamonix in the face.
I don't believe he said that, Yark. Just gonna point that out there.
It didn't sound like that many syllables.
Well, it's how the crawl speak.
Oh, is it some slang?
No, it's not slang. It's just they can get a lot out with just a couple clicks.
Oh. Inside check.
Inside check.
Do I believe you?
Yeah, you don't believe me.
I got a natural 20.
I got a natural 1.
Oh, that's what he said.
Nah, yeah, I'm just messing around.
I punched Charmin in the face. I'm just kidding.
Bring it.
I cast my spiritual spears.
Alright. It seems like everything's fine. I can't. These sewers that are in near Selesnya Conclave, there's just nothing that really happens around here. So you just hack away at it enough, and eventually you guys can break through. And you can find an entrance that goes straight up to, or an exit, or however you, I guess, depends on how you're using it. That goes up presumably into Precinct 3. So
Up this way.
Okay.
you can see kind of like rays of light coming down through like the holes in the sewer cover.
Hey guys, Ray.
What'd he say?
Oh, he's just talking a bunch of nonsense.
All right, so who you guys are just gonna push up and just walk out?
Probably gonna hesitate for a second, but
Who's going first?
I'm already out. If
No, all right, yeah.
yeah.
All right, what'd you roll? On your survive?
Survival 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a place in mind you were trying to come out at the precinct 3?
Not one. Well, I guess
Not
he
one.
said concordance. That's why we wanted to go first. So that would be
Okay.
preferred destination.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're gonna come out at well, you don't know yet, but you're gonna open up the Hey, we got another follow. That boy Pinky.
That boy Pinky.
who that boy?
Okay,
Sir, that boy Pinky
Sir.
now.
Sir Pinky.
That boy Pinky. Welcome to the realm.
You've been knighted.
You're gonna come out. You're gonna kind of push open the grating, and whoever's in front, whoever it wishes to be, can kind of see like flocks of birds fly overhead. It's very quiet here, as opposed to the hustle and bustle of the city of Ravnica. You just kind of poke your head out, and I assume it's you. And you're gonna see a lot of green everywhere. It looks like you're almost in a forest, which is strange, considering you're supposed to be in the city of Ravnica. And very vibrant. You can hear the sounds of nature, the wind blowing. It's very different from the hustle and bustle that you've gotten used to. Yeah, all you see around you is a bunch of trees. Like the sewer grating that you pushed off was kind of already grown over with grass and moss. There's like no road here in this area. It seems like maybe it used to be, but not anymore.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I guess you're gonna crawl on out and let everybody else know to come up.
Yeah. Hey guys, come up here. There's a bunch of green stuff.
So there's a bunch of green stuff up there.
Oh, hello, Maggard
I'm gonna
Man.
crawl up there.
Maggard Man.
want to be knighted.
Oh my
Now-
gosh,
Now, Sir Maggard Man.
Sir Maggard Man, welcome.
Welcome to the
Maggard Man.
realm. You have
Welcome to the
been
realm.
One of y'all go up first. I'm nervous. I haven't been back to.
Didn't Raishi
I'll go
already
next.
say he was going up?
Hope your buns are
I said
okay.
one of y'all go up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Yeah, I'll go up after Yark.
I'm gonna go up last.
Okay.
Second
Go on, Shikari.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's got
Oh, and you guys also had people following you in the sewers, so.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there you go.
I slide the grate over before anyone else gets up. After all they get up. Just leave all their people down there.
Well, they push the sewer
That's
grating
fine.
back out.
Oh, hey, I forgot about that.
How many soldiers did you guys have?
5
We
each.
have 10 apiece. Or,
Oh,
yeah, 5
10
apiece.
altogether,
Jesus.
5 apiece.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys just brought an infiltration
Wait, how
force
many
into
do you have?
Selesnya.
5.
So we got 15.
We're a
Yeah.
small army.
As
We
soon
are.
Small army, okay.
as soon as we get up, I'm gonna tell my people to go to Beast Haven and look around for a group of thieves.
Okay. They're gonna be like, yes, ma'am.
And be safe.
Shaman.
Which way is Beast Haven?
Well,
Northeast.
So you're gonna crawl out. You're gonna come
West.
out, and when you come out, you can look
Oh.
around and see that there's trees
Very
everywhere, which
concourse.
which is indicative of only one place in the Selesnya Conclave. It means you're near the Great Tree of Vitu-Ghazi. And as a matter of fact, if any of you would look around, you will see a huge towering tree that takes up a lot of your space, so your site space. So with that in mind, if she's asking where Beast Haven is, if you look at the tree, it would have to be to your left. So
it's over that way, Shaman, and I'll point it out.
I appreciate it. Listen to him, guys. Go that way.
Let me know. Let me know what your soldiers found out about those thieves, by the way, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah.
okay, you wish to do anything else?
Elias, back him up.
Oh, them, your people staying with you?
Yeah, I'll stay with me.
I'm kind of interested to go sit in that tree.
We're going to Concordance, right?
We're already here.
No, we're
No, we're
going
not.
to Vitu-Ghazi.
Yeah, no, you.
Oh.
It seemed like you. If you ask your friend over here, you kind of overshot Concordance.
Overshot it a little bit, but you did a
Well,
great job.
Hey, we're here at least.
Well, I'll let my soldiers know that they need to like try to find me in that area in Concordance so they can find their way back.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are kind of at the base of Vitu-Ghazi. So
Can I just like sit here and meditate for a second?
if you wish,
I'm gonna
it's
do that.
very, like I said, very
Just gonna,
peaceful, sound of nature.
How close are we to the
Hammer.
Beast Haven?
Like a 30-minute walk.
Oh, okay.
Probably like 45 minutes to Concordance.
No, about the same 30-minute walk.
There's no one around like watching us, is there? There's no one that sees us.
You didn't see anybody.
Anybody in the trees?
Roll perception.
Look up.
I'm gonna roll as well.
Look.
Hey, that's pretty good.
13.
13.
Bird shits in your eye.
Perception.
I'll kill it.
Fucking
Shot.
Yeah,
corpse.
it'll get murdered.
turn it into some mushrooms.
Yeah.
14.
14. Well, as you guys are standing in the forest and kind of basking in the sun,
I'm in the shade.
you're in the shade, basking in the shade.
Yeah.
You will notice some movement.
Oh.
You'll notice a bush that seems to be like shivering or shaking.
I tackle it.
who all
I
notices
tackle
this?
the bush.
You tackle the
I
bush.
tackle the bush.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how close am I to the bush?
I mean, close enough where you can do a move and then attack.
Okay, yeah, tackle. I tackle the bush.
Oh, okay.
You finna die.
It's okay.
I'll bring him back.
Where's the stat block for this thing? Okay, there it is.
Well, how big's the bush? I should ask that first.
No,
You
it's
said
a
you're
shrub.
tackling
It's a
it.
shrub.
Oh, so
So
it's tackleable. Okay. Well, it's too
Tackleable.
big. There's no way I can tackle it. But if it's a shrub, then yeah, we can proceed.
Anything can be tackled if you're brave enough.
Okay, so you
wanna
go to
tackle that
tackle you go to tackle a bush.
Yeah.
I guess roll
To hit.
a strength check. Yeah. Well, I guess to hit. Yeah.
Strength. Wait, am I roll? What am I roll?
Roll to hit. Yeah.
Okay, so just a regular hit. So that'd be. I'm not proficient. So 10.
Not proficient
10.
in tackling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Or wait,
uh,
wait. I'm stronger than I thought I was. 12.
Okay. So you go to tackle this bush, and you grab a hold of it,
Yeah.
and it just kind of like stops moving,
Alright.
and yeah, you're hugging a bush.
Alright. Wait, it's just. a
What are you
bush?
doing, Ray?
I'll pick it up.
You're holding a bush.
This bush was moving.
You just gonna rip a bush out of it? What the fuck?
This bush was moving.
It didn't seem to be attached to the ground when you pulled it out.
Oh well, yeah.
Put it down, Ray. Go on.
Put it down.
Are you sure?
Yeah, put it down.
What if it's evil?
How's it? What's it? Hasn't done anything yet. Put it down. There you
Give
go.
it a vibe check.
I gently put the bush down.
You gently put the push down?
Yeah.
Okay, you set it down. It starts to scurry away.
Poke it with a spear.
It starts to scurry away.
Fireball.
You're
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at it, yes.
Wait, Chamonix.
I roll it.
That's 19.
Yeah, you hit it.
18, my bad. No, 19.
Yeah, you hit it.
Where's my other D10 at? Damn it.
You okay?
Yeah. 7 points of fire damage.
Okay, yeah. You launch a fireball with a little moving bush, and it just kind of bursts into flames, and it just you burned the bush.
I know what that is. I know what the
Yeah, roll knowledge nature
Does the burning bush
with
get to you?
advantage.
God.
What was the first thing I rolled?
Not 1 point better.
I think it was like a 6.
That was the
It wasn't good either way. I'm just gonna say it was less than 10.
Oh, I mean, it was some kind of shrub that was moving.
Why'd you do that, Chamonix?
They look dangerous.
You
You never seen a dangerous shrub before?
You scared of leaves?
It's good to have a healthy fear of everything.
Sounds more like paranoia to me. Do it. Why don't you do us all a favor and don't go blasting everything that moves? Find out what it is first.
Fireball.
And I started blasting.
All right. Yeah, that was something. Are you guys gonna just keep hanging out here, or?
You guys need to go to the Concordance, because I need to go to Beast Haven over there.
We need to do in Beast Haven. I forgot.
You know I need to be in Beast Haven.
I would know technically.
Don't you need to be over there too?
No, Chamonix people are working on it.
No.
We should go to Concordance first.
Okay.
Is that alright with y'all? We could try and gather some information on the way about good old Diggory.
To Concordance, then.
Okay. So you guys are gonna travel. You are you gonna lead the way?
I'll lead the way.
All right. He'll be able to lead the way pretty well. So to get down there, you're gonna have to. Well, you don't have to. You're gonna have to go through the Great Concourse.
Okay.
So as you're walking through these woods and stuff, you start to come across more and more.
Before we continue, is there any way I could I don't want to go back that far. Could I possibly turn my robes inside out so I'm just wearing so it doesn't look like I'm so obviously an Orzhov member?
It'd still be like the same color.
I think okay, we'll get there because I have other garments actually in my inventory. I have to check what they are though.
You want to change?
Kind of. I should have done it before. I wasn't thinking about it.
You're welcome to.
Fine.
Nobody look at his shame.
So where's their meeting hall for the guild? Concourse or
V2 Ghazi itself is the guild hall for Sleds and Conclave.
Oh. How are their relationship with the Azorius?
It's alright.
Alright.
It's not the best. It's not the worst either.
I need to talk to them.
I need to talk to them. You're just gonna go to V2 Ghazi?
In my pack, I have a set of vestments and a set of fine clothes.
That makes sense. So you're just gonna try to change to the fine clothes?
Are the vestments, would that be my normal outfit?
Yeah, I would think so.
I'll just wear my normal fine clothes, I guess. I could just like a nice, not very ornate, but a nice silk robe or something instead of my normal. We'll do a nice, neutral color, some brown and I don't know.
Vince looking snazzy over here.
But I'm gonna change.
Okay. As you guys travel closer to more populated areas of the conclave, you start to run across more people walking around doing their daily business. You see more shrubs moving. They seem to be running around doing various errands and stuff as they scatter about.
It looked like it was spying on us.
Yeah, you see some. They even have some what seems to be kind of a ramshackle kind of guards walking around too. Nobody seems to pay you guys much mind,
Do we see any?
even though you're walking around with like a bunch of people. They seem to all be doing their own thing.
Like guild members around, like other Orzava, other Azorius, other Boros.
Negatory.
Okay, I didn't think so.
You guys are kind of alone here.
Okay.
Nobody seems to be interacting with you though. They are kind of giving you a wide berth as you're doing whatever, but they don't seem to be bothering you. As you continue, there are Loxodon. Yeah, you see various smatterings of them. You might even see a couple centaurs here and there.
Cool.
Even yeah. But as you travel farther south, you eventually get onto these polished white roads that are indicative of the Great Concourse. It's kind of the concourse is kind of where the crossroads are for Selesnya Guild, where all the major neighborhoods can kind of converge before they go to V2 Ghazi for any kind of ceremonies they might need to perform. Yeah. We're good. Okay. So you guys travel through the Great Concourse. It is it's kind of a makeshift market as well. There are people that have stalls and stuff set up selling simple goods, but they are goods nonetheless. As you travel across the roads, is there anything anybody wishes to do around here in the Great Concourse? People going about their business. Farmers like leading herds to wherever they might be going. Nothing. Okay.
Hang on.
So what is concordance?
Well, I mean, you want to talk to your Loxodon friend here? He might know. I mean, I'm just going to say it, but I assume you're going to ask him.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Like,
well, it's a part of the neighborhood. Like, it's a part of the precinct.
but would I know what goes on there?
Well, I guess you could. If you don't want to ask anybody, you can just roll like a knowledge check, history, to see if you just know.
17.
17.
Nice.
Yes. Concordance was once called the Old City. You would know that at one point a lot of concordance. Which, hey, can you scroll down a little bit, please, James?
Yeah. Oh. Wait, what do you mean?
There should be more to this map. Yeah, it cuts it off when you zoom in. But like all of this down here is concordance. It was kind of cut off. You do know like this area used to be owned by the Orzov, but the Selesnya have kind of reclaimed it. But that's all you really know about concordance.
Okay, as we're walking, want to pull out my deck I have and just drop a card as we're walking.
Just drop a random
Just drop
card.
a random card.
Not use it, just drop it.
Well, pull it out and use it and drop it, like at our feet.
Go.
So it appears like, as we keep walking forward, it just pops up.
Go for it. What did he get?
Okay, that's not in the deck. There we go. I need to thing this out.
I thought I had one for every.
Uh-huh.
No.
I thought it did too. Okay. Yeah. So as we're walking away, just gonna toss a card behind us, and then you see a Medusa appear.
Fuck.
Wow.
I guess everybody in the city sees Medusa.
Okay.
Do we all know about
Are you
this,
gonna tell us that?
No,
deck
she's
of
not
illusion?
gonna do it.
Huh?
Do we know about this?
Yeah,
deck?
you guys know he obtained it.
She's gonna say, just keep walking.
Well, a Medusa's gonna apparate out of seemingly nowhere to most people,
Oh god damn!
and there's gonna be a panic, and people are gonna start running. So, yeah, people are gonna start running away, and guards are gonna appear on the scene pretty quickly as you guys are walking away. If you guys aren't gonna do anything, once they get there and they like start to like attack it. They don't seem to have any like mercy for Medusa. Like they're immediately attacking her, but nothing happens because it's phantasmal, and they just kind of start like scratching their heads.
Walk away.
Like,
Huh? Yeah, I said walk away. I said just keep walking.
Oh, I would have said.
Ray said keep walking. I think it's being a dumbass.
Did I see him drop the card?
I guess roll perception. You saw him drop it.
I have a
Perception.
passive perception of 15.
Do you want me to roll?
Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Well, I mean, I just told him. Yeah, I just told you guys to walk away.
Yeah,
So,
you
yeah.
saw him drop it.
Yeah, I'm just not paying any mind then. Keep walking.
Okay.
No idea what's going through this crawl.
Arrest him. Public disturbance. Yeah, I mean, nobody seemed to notice that you were the one that dropped it, but that card's
That's fine.
gone now for good.
Cool. Yeah, I took it out.
Okay. Cool.
I'm making my way to Concordance.
Just testing the
Just
deck
testing
out.
it.
My character does
Okay,
not know what
sure,
this is.
sure.
So
Yeah, I'm
All
just, I'm just
testing
following.
it out.
So you guys are gonna head to Concordance. Yeah. So as you guys walk down this one of these southern roads, you'll come out one of the walls down there into Concordance, and the buildings look more normal, like Ravnica buildings at this point, but they've been reclaimed by like nature. Moss, shrubs, trees are interwoven with it. The Selesnya seem to have a knack for using nature magic to reinforce buildings to make sure they last longer. So while these buildings are some of the oldest in the city, they still are standing strong due to the Selesnya magic flowing through them. This is less of a marketplace and more of a residential area. There's not really people selling anything here or anything like that. Just people walking to and from home, going about their business, doing daily chores, things like that. You guys are in Concordance. What do you wish to do now that you're here?
I'm gonna find the nearest their guard around.
If you look hard enough, you'll find one.
All right.
You'll find what's known as a Ladev Guardian.
Okay.
You found one on patrol.
I'm gonna go approach them. I'm gonna be everyone stay here.
You're just gonna try to approach him alone?
Yeah.
You guys gonna let him approach him alone?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand
Okay,
back.
good. Alright. Well, he's gonna see you approaching. You're dressed in your fine clothes and everything. Okay.
I'm excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time?
He's gonna. He's elven person. He's gonna turn to you. He's like, yes. How may I help you?
Sorry, it's been a while since I've been here, and I'm curious. Could you point me in the direction of any abandoned? Sorry, let me check. Any abandoned churches or basilicas around here?
Yes, there are some. This did used to be Orzhov territory, so there's a fair amount around here
Any
that we've reclaimed.
in the nearest vicinity?
Yeah, if you continue down this road to the south for about 15 minutes or so, you'll find one. That'd be the closest, probably. Why are you interested, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, sorry, I get this off my face.
It's okay.
Well, used to have family that lived up here, and for a while, I will confess it's been a while since I've been here, and I've been around the Selesnya Conclave. You can probably tell by how I'm dressed, but used to have family that lived over in this area. I just wanted to go. I don't know. They left something at one of these churches, and I'm just gonna go searching around. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been here. And,
Well, hopefully I find what you're looking. You find what you're looking for. And remember, V2 Ghazi welcomes all to her embrace that are willing to accept her. So,
Of course. Thank you for your time.
of course,
I'm gonna
good
walk.
luck on your journey.
I'm gonna walk away from them, and I'm not gonna walk back to the group. I'm just gonna walk in that direction. And then whenever they're not looking, I'll be like,
I see any elves around.
Elves?
Yep.
Well, he just talked to an elf.
Hey, what was that? elf's name? Did you get that elf's name?
Nope.
I'm gonna go approach the elf.
Ray,
Sure.
What?
you can make a scene.
hold on. I'll go reapproach him. Sorry, sir. I don't think I caught your name.
It's not the name you're looking for.
Oh, well, never mind.
I'm gonna just say that. That's why I have this now, though. I like that name. Avane. My name's Avane. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Inside. Thank you for your time, and I'll walk away.
Hey, what was his name?
Not the one you look for.
Avane.
Oh.
Alright, well, you guys are in concordance, and he's motioning for you to follow him. Okay. Okay, you go about 15 minutes, like he said, and sure enough, there is an old Orzhov Basilica. It's as you recognize it from the Orzhov, but overgrown with shrubs and stuff. Nobody seems to be doing anything with it. It's just kind of... People seem to actually be avoiding it. So...
Alright, everybody. So I'm supposed to be finding some sort of ancient tome in one of these abandoned churches.
Well, to be clear, there's only one you see right here.
Okay, well, it might not be in this one is what I'm trying to say. Sorry.
Do you know what this tome is?
No idea. But I'm supposed to retrieve it.
Well, let's go in.
Is there any business, well, I guess we're here and got a moment. Is there any business that I could possibly help you all with while we're here? I know we all have our individual goals. If you wish to share.
Just
Okay,
gotta keep the gruel from causing any trouble around here.
Do I see any twigs on the ground around here?
There's a lot of twigs, sure.
Okay, is there any forked twigs?
Sure.
I'm gonna pick one up. So you said this was an ancient tome.
So I've been told.
Okay, well I'm gonna cast Locate Object.
Huh.
What spell is this?
How does that spell work?
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location if it's within 1,000 feet.
That's familiar to you.
Yeah.
Can you describe the tome or not? Do you know anything
Would I
about
be
the
able
tome?
to describe it any sort of way?
I
know what I was told.
He didn't give you any descriptors.
Okay, I know what I was told. It's just an ancient tome.
But you could still use that. It might help.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Locate Object and think about this ancient tome that my friend here needs.
Tome. Well, you don't. And ancient tomes aren't exactly popular. There's not a lot of them, so you would.
And it's within 1,000 feet.
Yeah, you would guess that the pulling that you're feeling to this church would be indicative of the tome that your friend would be looking for.
So
And
I'm
you can
getting
feel
this.
the dowsing rod kind of like.
I'm getting this feeling that it's in this church.
Yeah, that a little like underground, maybe underneath the church, is where your rod's kind of like.
I do believe
pulling
your
you
tome may be this way, Vince.
Would you all help me recover it?
Let's go.
And this church is quite large, to keep in mind.
I'll
So.
go up to. Is the front door open or is it just? busted in?
Well, there's two doors. There's like the wall, pillars, and then a pillar in the middle of these big two doors that can go in.
I'll walk up to it and.
Is there any other entrances?
It's not
There's a spell
locked,
slot on.
You can, if you want to look around the building, you can.
What's
It's
up,
a
Nick?
pretty large building. It's going to take a minute,
Go in.
a minute to look around it. If you guys are you're gonna wait for him, or just go on and push in.
I'll go see if it's locked or anything.
No, it doesn't seem locked.
16.
16. If you do a once around the building, you don't really see any other way in.
Okay.
I'm gonna just walk in.
Okay,
I'll
you sound
stealthily.
squeeze.
Stealthily.
So roll stealth, I guess.
I don't want to make like a whole lot of commotion. 19.
Okay. 19. Yeah. So you just kind of push open the door and you kind of poke your head inside. It's absolutely massive inside, as the basilicas normally are. Very tall ceilings and very churchy proportions to it.
As I crack the door open, I'm gonna like slide my trunk in. Do I smell anything out of the ordinary? Okay.
I guess roll perception.
Your chunk gets chucked off.
Was that? I think that was cocked.
Goodbye. Too bad I didn't get Locate Trap.
Sorry, I should have my skills pulled up already.
Yes, fine.
Slack.
23.
23. Well, it smells old in here. You can smell the smell of nature, and then past that, because you can smell like even like the old paperwork that might have even been getting filed here in Orzhov. It's even though it's thousands of years old at this point.
I'll slide my trunk back out and it smells musty in there, but I don't smell any danger.
And locate object lasts for 10 minutes too. It's a concentration spell for 10 minutes.
I'm gonna walk in.
Don't walk on in. Come on in. Yeah, so it would be dark in here if it wasn't for the giant stained glass windows that have been busted out by the overgrowth, and plenty of light pours in to keep it fairly lit, so you can see in here. You walk into this massive main entrance, and tall ceilings. It goes on either side. There's some pillars in the middle of the building, and then past that there's the stair up to the kind of the altar where they do their praying and alm receiving and stuff like that. And you have your confessionals to the left and right. You see the big middle door in the distance that leads to the big almsgiving room, and then doors on the left and right with stairs attached to them, as well as like
Going up or down?
Up.
Okay.
Yeah, up. Yeah, but you don't see anything in here as of right now.
Would I be coming in here about this time?
Yeah, I assume you guys are all following him in if you wish.
Okay, is there anything in here that's like anything? Because it looks pretty old. Does this look like anything that Jace was talking about?
Oh,
Any of these like ancient beings or anything?
No, it's very recognizable that this is Orzovian.
Okay.
So it's not like this is ancient, like predating the guilds.
Okay.
So this is very
That makes
much
sense.
an Orzovian building.
Chaminade, how far down is the book from here?
I don't believe I can tell how far away it is. I just know the direction.
Yeah, it is. As you're
really?
inside the building.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this.
And if I've seen the object, I can
It's
know where
definitely
exactly where
it's
it's at within
definitely
30 feet.
underground. Like
So my
it's pulling you to like the kind of the rightish
I
of the
start
building,
digging.
maybe.
I start digging.
Sure.
you're gonna start digging in a building.
Yeah. Are there any hatchet while he does that?
You can try to stab at it with your spirit. You're pinging off stone.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna
go ahead.
Are there any hatches? Like any entrances that lead down?
Not that you can see. Like I said, you see the big main door over there in the distance, and then the two side doors that have stairs leading up to all three of those.
I'm gonna pull my maul out and I'm gonna start like tapping the stone
Like, do you
to see if there's like any hollow spots
okay?
that lead
Do
underground.
you want to do like an investigation check to actually thoroughly look around?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast bless. Or no,
you
I
do
can't.
that
Yeah, I
investigation,
can.
investigation.
Guidance,
I guess
Guidance, not bless. Okay.
Okay.
No, I can't
I
cast.
guess-
I can't cast guidance every
Ath-
time.
Concentration.
I guess athletics to dig. What
What
are you doing, my friend?
Send me and my people to look for a hatch or stairs down.
So I guess whoever's rolling investigation, roll advantage because you have a lot of people helping you. So
22 on digging.
okay, so you're able to start pulling up flagstones and rock, but it's still like stone. So
Okay.
it's gonna take some time, but you're chipping away at it with your spear.
16 investigation.
17 investigation.
17. Is that with the advantage?
Yeah.
Mine was with advantage.
Are you gonna be looking too?
Yeah, I thought that was the advantage. Or
13.
If you want to look yourself, I'll let you roll with advantage. You have enough people here to assist you all with advantage.
this is investigation.
Yeah.
I think he's just trying to find a hollow spot though.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
It's not good.
Alright. So if you're looking for a hollow spot, you're tinging on the flagstones around trying to find a hollow spot with some of the other soldiers helping you. You don't really find anything that's hollow. There's some chipped ones and broken ones, but nothing that indicates like an empty space. Looking for staircases down, you notice there's like a little meeting office on your right that has another door attached to it. But then you also, if you want to open any of these doors,
Yeah.
like this one, there's the other three doors. Any of them in particular first?
Nope. I'm looking. I'm just investigating.
Investigating. Well, if you peek into this door, it just seems like it leads to a hallway.
Stealthily, might add.
Yeah, I'm keeping your 19
Okay.
stealth that you had. Yeah, so this door just leads to a hallway. I don't know if you want to go further down it. The one that's in the small room that's off to the right.
Yeah, if I have someone with me.
I'll go with him.
You see them going into a small room over there. You guys gonna follow them or no?
This isn't going well. So
It's narrow, so it's gonna be single file.
First, and I'm going to summon my astral arms along with my visage for 2 key points, so I can see up to 120 feet in darkness.
With your experience with the Orzhov as well, you would know the small room off the side is like a meeting room. It's kind of like where people would go to do business, like to get loans, debts.
Really quick before we do
stuff.
go into this hallway in this meeting room, is there anything like any sort of like documents or paperwork that would lead, like that's what I'm looking for, that would point to there being a tome here, like what this tome might be?
In this
looking for?
room in particular, it's pretty barren. There's a table, but that's it. It was just literally just a meeting room.
is there any money in that table?
I guess roll investigation.
2.
Don't even see any drawers or anything attached to the table. It's just a regular old table. Smash the table. Go ahead, smash the table. It was a pretty sturdy wood table, but even I mean you're able to smash it. It's old, so it just kind of collapses. It makes a lot of noise, so
Destructive Boros members.
all right.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Maybe I should wait back. Me and Shikati can handle this.
Well, I'm gonna check some of these other doors in here.
Like back
Is
there.
that cool?
This way or back there?
Back there. There's like 4 doors, right? Where you went down.
Yeah, there's one that's attached to this meeting room that he's decided to go down. There's a main one that leads to the main like prayer altar, kind of, I guess would be the best way to put it. And there's 2 on the left and right of that, like in a little, like they're 2 like side doors essentially.
Okay.
I'm going down the hallway.
Okay. So you go down the hallway. It doesn't take long. You see another door on your left as you're walking down the hallway. And you're all following them?
I'm
Single file?
No.
You're staying in the main room?
I'm gonna go towards the main hallway up towards the prayer.
Okay. What are you 2 doing?
No one said anything. No one said anything to me, so I'm still digging.
Digging. Alright.
I'm following Vince.
Vince.
Maybe
Okay.
you should wait back, Chaminade.
Why is that?
Because I don't want you firebolting anything that moves.
I mean,
You and Yarv seem to be a bit quick to. What's the word I'm looking for? Chicago?
Fast to act.
Is he still here?
I think I heard something down on. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just gonna follow him despite his
Despite his protests.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. You see the door on your left. Are you gonna open it?
I'll peek in.
Peek in. You peek in and you see like a room with like a curtain drawn over that looks like it would like look inside of the church.
Just stick pointing. I need you anyways. Come with me.
Yeah, you do need me. You do need me
Where's the
because
stick, where's the stick pointing at?
yeah. Where's my stick?
At this point, you're in the room.
Yeah.
If you're in the room, it continues down that hallway,
Okay.
and then it's starting to point more downward as you walk the hallway.
Oh, you look away.
Out here, you get to that door and you push it open, and it leads to Here, I'm gonna do this so I don't have to. It leads to a big open space with an altar in the middle of it, with like what you presume was like a collection plate of some sort. Back when it was in operation, it's just sitting in the middle of it, big metal collection plate and this big stone altar. And then you see 2 more doors on your left and right, and then you see a statue at the end of it that is indicative of some person that might have been important at some point in Orzhov. And then you see 2 staircases, one going down on your left and one going up on your right.
I'm gonna go down the staircase.
Okay, so you're
But
gonna
I'm
do
also
that.
gonna touch the statue as I walk past it.
Okay, nothing happens that you can see. It's very old, but it's still sturdy stone. It's been kind of overgrown a little bit by the by nature here, but it's
wiping some dust off.
Okay. You guys, are you gonna leave the room and continue down the hallway?
I want to pull the curtain back just to see what's on the other side.
Yeah, if you pull the curtain back, you can. It wasn't a window. As a matter of fact, it was just a walkway. It was just a little curtain for privacy's sake, for whatever reason. You can walk right back into the main room.
That'd be kind of freaky. Just like open up the curtain. There's the altar and everything. It's like somebody's in there just like watching ominously.
Yeah.
So like, is there dust all over the place?
Yeah,
it
it's
look like people's...
all dusty. Nobody. It doesn't look like anybody's living here currently.
Nobody's passed through.
Yeah, it seems like the Selesnya have been purposely not using this for some reason.
I'm just checking as we walk along if there's any disturbances anywhere.
As you can tell.
Okay.
I guess roll investigation. Let's make sure.
Can I help?
Yeah, go with advantage. You have so many people with you, like it's
This is the same exact roll. So 12.
12.
Everything.
Yeah, not that you can tell. Very dusty, overgrown in here. Makes you a little itchy if you have allergies. So you're gonna move down the hallway.
Yes.
You see another door that's similar to the last one you just saw on your left.
Pick my head up.
You got the same situation, curtain, room.
Keep on moving.
Okay. You have a door right at the end of the hallway.
Peek in.
You can. This is another room, but it looks like compared to the churches, it's like an office. This is where they keep paperwork on people, and there are like wooden drawers and stuff where you presume people store their paperwork and stuff like that. All in here. It's kind of like filing cabinets essentially. Now we'll go back to you. You go downstairs. So you go down the stairs and it gets really dark down here. I don't know if you have dark vision.
I do.
Okay. So you'll come out in a little room where the staircase is, and if you walk out, it opens up to like a hallway that's too wide. Can fit two of you essentially, and it goes just left and right. Yeah. So you're down here now.
I guess I'll go to the right.
Okay. If you go to the right. Okay, we'll get back to you in a moment.
Okay.
How's my digging going?
You're digging going? You've broken through some of the flagstones at this point, and you've hit more stone underneath.
Okay. Is the door unlocked and open behind me that we came in through?
Yeah.
I want to lock that. And then
Okay.
go back to digging.
All right.
Great.
What's the stick pointing?
Oh, it was pointing down.
Where you're at now, it's like pointing straight down in the offices.
It is directly under us.
Are there any hatches in this office?
Investigation. Advantage.
Natural 20.
Well, you give a thorough sweep of this office.
Yeah.
And you don't find any hatches.
Okay.
But if you search through the filing cabinets and stuff, you do find some paperwork that is indicative of some kind of tome that was being stored in here in the crypts and vaults underneath.
What kind of tome?
Okay, good question. So if you read through these papers, you're able to find out that it is a tome of... Sorry, I don't remember the name of it.
A tome of curses.
No. Nothing so...
You're permanent cursed. You lose half your trunk length.
Half your... Oh, no.
You lose a finger. You lose the thumb. You just have like two.
No.
174. Yeah, I'm too far in.
I'm gonna keep this paperwork on me, by the way.
Sure. Tome of Leadership and Influence
Very interesting.
is what it's called. And it says that it's stored securely in the crypts and vaults underneath this church.
So we hit a dead end, fellas. I guess we need to head back find another way.
Okay. So you guys can turn back around. You are going to come to, if you go right, you have a narrow hallway to your left now, and then there's a door to your right that immediately leads to a room.
What's on the... I'm going to open up the door.
open up the door. You open up the door and look inside. It looks like a washroom of some sort.
Yeah, I'll continue down then.
Okay, so you continue down the hallway. There's another door at the end.
All right, yeah, I'll go through that door.
Open it in. If you open up and go inside, it looks it has some tables in it. There you see some tools and stuff hanging up on the walls and things like that.
What kind of tools?
Some like old like some kind of, I don't know, roll a knowledge religion, I guess.
7. Yeah,
7?
Hard.
You don't really know the Orzhov that well. Not really sure what these tools in this room could be used for.
No signs of ancient tomes.
Nope, not in, well, investigation, I guess.
I'll just grab some of these weird looking devices. 10.
10. Not that you can see here, but if you're gonna grab some of these tools, he's like, you grab like a weird, sharp, long, kind of a pick, but it's like hollow on the inside. You have something that looks kind of like a sickle. You're familiar with like what a sickle is, so you know, like, oh, that looks like something I know. There's like what looks like a pair of tweezers that you can grab stuff with. Yeah, it's a little macabre, but yeah.
It's like a hollow ice pick.
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of like a syringe. Yeah, syringe. Kind of
Okay,
like
a syringe.
that'd be the closest thing to equate it to. But there's like no plunger or anything on it.
All right.
Then
I'll head back.
Okay, you're gonna head back down the staff hallway, and you guys are gonna go back. You're gonna, when you come back to the main hallway, you can see that the big door's been opened, so somebody's gone in there. You would presume, since you still see him, that it was him.
Hey, Ray. Ray, quit digging. You ain't gonna get
Why?
nowhere with it. You ain't gonna get nowhere with that. Why don't you follow us?
I'm pretty far already.
How far is he?
You would have broken through the second layer of stone to find more stone.
Find more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty far.
How thick is a layer of stone?
I think it's a table.
Think of the table.
You haven't gotten very far at all.
Ray, just come with us. We'll be faster that
What
way.
if this is the last
If we run
layer?
into danger, we're gonna need you. We're gonna need you in your spear.
What if this is the last layer, though?
We went down a bit, and we weren't close. So just come with us. We're gonna need you. Did you see Yara go anywhere?
Start digging. I didn't see you guys go anywhere.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Well, that big door's open up there. I guess he went up there.
I locked the door.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Should we follow Yarek or?
Yeah. I mean,
All right. Let's go up there, I guess.
wait, Yarrick went down, right?
Yep.
Well, he had to go up to the main door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like a small staircase up to the
Okay.
main room. All right, so about this time, you'll be coming back into the main room, and I say you guys going downstairs, so you'll be coming back from that room you were in, and you'll see your friends coming down the staircase to meet you in this hallway.
Hey, already went down this side. About to go check this side.
You find anything of import?
Found these. I pull out the makeshift syringe, the sickle,
Kind of sounds like
and some tweezers.
kind of sounds like embalming tools or something.
You guys know what this shit's used
With
for?
your, yeah, essentially, it's what the Orzhov used to prepare people to be buried.
Those are embalming tools. Yeah, they prepared bodies to be buried. Ain't doing them no good here. Might as well take them if you want them.
Yeah.
You'd be
Never.
aware that underneath, like, since you have information about the Orzhov, underneath churches and the banks and stuff, typically people that work at those particular churches, the families that are close, that are part of the Orzhov that work there, when they die, they get buried where they work at, underneath the church.
So I'll let you all know. I already told these two, but I found some paperwork. This tome is it's apparently locked up in the crypt somewhere. It said it's under. How'd you word it? Safely is very secured in the crypt somewhere.
With the bodies?
That's where it said it was at.
Is there a crypt entrance?
Are these not the crypts down here?
I don't know.
You got
Where's the
some-
stick pointing? I just point.
Yeah,
Got
where's
some
my
dead
second
people
point?
shit
Okay, you
going
come
on
down.
over
You come
here.
downstairs, and you see when you come down, it's pointing like to the left, like the way he didn't go.
Oh, the way that I'm talking
I
about.
guess we're going this way.
Okay, so take a left, and then the stick is pointing. If you go left, your stick's pointing to the right, but there's a door to your left. and there you can see a door. Oh well, you see like a gate, a portcullis, and then you see a door through the portcullis. But then there's a door to your left as well.
Peeking on the left, real quick.
It looks like another washroom.
I'm gonna go try to open the portcullis.
They're firm metal bars, even though they are very old. They're kind of hard to move. You just try to open them.
Is there a lever or a crank or anything to lift it up?
Investigation check.
With advantage, I guess.
No. Oh yeah, with people, yeah.
Hey, 18.
18. You don't see one on the outside. You see one on the inside.
So on the other side of the portcullis.
Yeah, not even in the middle, but if you look through portcullis, door on the left, another portcullis, and then there's a lever over there.
So we can see this? We can see this?
The lever? Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I thought I had a spell for it. I don't. I
Could
just realized I changed spells.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Could I reach the shaft of my maul in there, like between the panels, and try and like?
Well, there's about 10 feet separating the two portcullises.
Okay, so
you cannot reach the lever over there. No.
Perhaps there's another way around.
I'm just gonna like smack my hammer onto the portcullis.
Okay.
How tight are the bars?
They're secure. Like they don't
Can I
wiggle.
squeeze through.
Good question. Roll a strength to see what you hit on the
Do I
gates.
see him trying to like squeeze through?
I mean, I assumed you were gonna smack it and then he was gonna squeeze
okay.
through.
I don't want to smack him. He's trying to squeeze through. After 20.
Okay, so you hit him.
Wait, you hit him?
No, you hit the portcullis gates.
Oh, okay.
I guess roll damage.
Nine plus 7, 16.
Okay, so if you just like gonna ram your maul into it as hard as you can.
And it's a crit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that's great, so 34.
Yeah, so
and then I'll headbutt it afterwards too.
So you're gonna hit it as hard as you can, and then you're just gonna give it a good headbutt afterwards. But who knows if the headbutt was even necessary? Because after you slam into it as hard as you can, you see like the poles kind of just got ripped out of the stone. Two of them, like just like get ripped out and just like clang really hard onto the stone floor. And you guys could probably squeeze through now.
Well, I'd like to cast before we go in, just to be sure.
Put my maul back up. There we go.
Problem solved.
Well, if something didn't know we were here, they do now.
Alright, so
Maybe.
before we go in here, I would like to cast Eyes of the Grave.
I'm sorry? What'd you call me?
I want to use Eyes of the Grave.
Mm-hmm.
So within 60 feet of me, I could see any undead.
If you can see them or can you sense them, how does it work?
Know the location of any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover.
Total cover?
Yeah. Know if there's any,
How long does that last?
it's just like pink.
Nah, you
Like,
don't see
like
anything.
8 seconds. Looks like we're clear. I don't see any undead down here.
Move up to the door, I suppose.
Wait, what's he saying?
So doesn't see any undead in this hallway.
Undead. Okay.
Because I don't know if you all are aware, but the Orzava deals in spirits. This is an old church, so I am hesitant. Or that's not the right word. I'm anxious to see what lies down in this crypt. There might be some lingering spirits, to say the least. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the door.
Go to the door?
Peek in, or is it locked?
It's
Right
locked.
behind
It
you.
is locked?
Yeah.
Any y'all got any thieves' tools?
How long has it been since I cast locate object?
Oh man, how long does it last?
It's 10 minutes.
It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll say it's been like 5.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna try this time.
And it's pointing right into this room.
Okay.
What kind of door is it? Is it wooden?
No, it is a heavy steel door.
You want this?
No, I still have my astral arms out. I'm going to just I'm gonna grip my astral arms around the door. I'm gonna try and I guess rip it off.
I mean, if you're not gonna, I guess you're not gonna roll to hit. You're just gonna grab it. So just roll a straight. I guess for you, wisdom check.
I have to double check with my modifiers. Man, it'd be so cool if I rolled really high, right?
Yeah, it'd be pretty dope.
No. 12.
You didn't even roll that.
So
I shook it and I threw it in the tray.
like, there's nothing really to grab a hold of. So you kind of like get your hands on it, but you try to pull. You can't really.
Nah. It's all you, Yark.
Is it metal or is it?
It's a heavy
it's
steel
in the
door.
metal? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I was gonna say I'm gonna end locate object and cast guidance on Yarg.
I mean, yeah, go ahead and roll with it. I think he was gonna do it anyway.
The D4.
Yeah,
D4.
extra D4 to your hit.
I think guidance is only for ability checks.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is an ability check. Because yours was a
Oh,
wisdom
it was an
check. His will
attack
be a
roll.
strength check.
Oh, I thought you said it was an attack roll.
Yeah, it should be an attack roll. You're right.
Okay, never mind.
Since you're
Can't cast
hitting it.
guidance.
So we rolled a hit. Sorry.
Without the D4?
Yeah, that,
Or with yeah.
That's 10.
Yeah, even with the D4, I don't think it would have made much difference. Unlike the bars, this door seems to be a little bit sturdier. So you're just kind of boom, just kind of ricochet off of it.
Gotta go find a key.
What about that switch in this room? Did we try that yet?
The switch is on the other side of the other portcullis.
Other side of the other portcullis?
Yeah, because it was portcullis 10 feet, portcullis.
So we're at
Never.
a second portcullis, technically.
Yeah, technically.
So we can see.
This door is inside. You said you wanted to go to the door on your left.
Oh,
I might have misunderstood.
I misunderstood. Sorry.
Yeah, you portcullis, door on the left, portcullis, lever.
I'm gonna pull the switch.
No, you can't.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, you could try to squeeze your arms in,
Can
but
I?
you got big loxodon arms.
My astral arms have 10 feet.
But can they like go through kind
like,
of things?
I can't. You said I could squeeze my arm in, so I don't see why I couldn't squeeze my astral arm.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you can just kind of pull the lever, and the gates on both sides will just come down.
All right.
So the door is open.
I'm gonna go straight to the door on that's the stick was pointing to. Then.
Which was it was? Oh, you were already in there with it.
yeah,
that's right,
it was
that's
a
right.
door on the
Portcullis
left.
door.
I'm still gonna
portcullis.
peek in. I still want to see what's in there.
The door.
The door on the far side of the other portcullis.
Oh, there's no door there. If like past the portcullis, there's like it's just a 10 feet wide hallway, staircase down, landing, staircase down, and then it keeps going until you see the end. Which I think you have
Ew.
60 feet of dark vision.
No, 120.
Oh yeah, you can see all the way to the end. Then you do see like it looks like there might be something on the right. You see another hallway going off to the left after the second staircase.
Yeah.
And then you might see there's some kind of indentation, maybe some doors down there.
Well, we need some type of key, so
There's a solid door in front of us.
The metal door's on your left.
solid steel door.
Yeah, solid metal door.
Does the door have a handle?
No,
Like, okay, it's just
it has a keyhole.
None of us have any thieves' tools. Damn.
Maybe.
Well, we need to find some sort of key, so I'm gonna keep on going. Maybe it's down here. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you gonna do anything?
Nothing I can do to the door.
All right.
Oh,
so
sweet.
I think that's where we're gonna call it for now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we will discover what's in these vaults and crypts
Oh man.
in the next session.
Or we could just, play all day.
I wish.
No, I gotta go to work.
I do too.
That boy Pinky. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, all the followers.
Yeah,
Yes.
so much,
Maggard-
everybody. See,
Maggard
that boy
man.
Pinky is with me, dude. We can't end it right here.
yeah.
No,
That's
you gotta
a
leave them wanting more. That's the rule of storytelling.
Yeah, well,
Cliffhangers.
There's plenty on YouTube if you guys want to catch up.
Yeah, there's a lot to catch up on. There's a whole other campaign too to watch all the way through.
2 other
Yeah.
campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, one of the campaigns is like kind of at a stopping
kind
point,
of,
though. So.
kind of finished. Yeah,
But we're 8 into this one. So.
we're 8 in this one. We have had 8
Very
sessions
cool.
of this.
Yeah, this is
He is a cruel master. You're right, that boy.
Jeez. I didn't kill him yet.
You should just see what he does when we're not on camera. He beats us mercilessly.
Yeah, with
Mercilessly.
Yoshi on Smash Bros.
Nah, he gave up that character.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you
James
beat him.
wrecked me. I'm like, I'm done playing Zoshi. I gotta find a better game.
Your Roy's pretty good though.
Maybe I'll figure it out.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah,
thank you
thank you for
again for
tuning
the
in.
follows, and welcome to the room, everyone who is not. Yes.
Yeah, we love you and thanks for the support.
Yes.
Today.
We'll be back tomorrow for not tabletop, but this man's session because we got skipped.
Hey.
But yeah, his team session will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We hope to see you guys there.
All right, yeah.
Have a good
Bye,
night.
everybody.
See ya.
See ya.